What's up, guys? This is Higgins with Legal Automations. I'm on a quest to try out every filament in every color. And on today's episode, we're taking a deep dive into Polymaker's PolyFlex TPU in black. One of the things I'm a huge fan of when it comes to Polymaker is that one comes in these cardboard boxes as well as these Mylar bags, which, if you are new to 3D printing, can be very useful if you don't have a good storage solution offhand. So, we're going to go ahead and get this open. I do love the fact that it comes with these tabs. I wish that was more common in the 3D printing space, particularly among some companies. But overall, one of the things I do like about Polymaker, like I said, cardboard spool. This one, TPU, is a flexible filament, so just be aware of that. I know that some people have some reservations about it, but as you know, here at Legal Automations, we always dry our filament, so gonna go ahead and get that in the filament dryer. Alright, we got the benchy all loaded up, so one of the things we always do is print in a generic settings for this one, and so for this one with TPU, it's going to be a little bit over an hour. This one's going to be a weird one. Just FYI, TPU is a flexible filament and so has some interesting properties. So we're going to go ahead and get this and the rest of the test prints printed. Alright, so we have all those test prints printed out. Again, this is Polymaker's TPU. That's under the PolyFlex brand in black. So, like I said, flexible filament. So this is going to offer some interesting side pieces with all this. This is the benchy, and it prints out very well. There's very little layer lines, no real major issues, which is common in TPU, that there wouldn't be any layer lines. This one, though, does have a lot of stringing, and that's a side effect, again, of the material. Next up, we have the dimensional cube, and this dimensional cube's a little bit flexible. It's at 40 by 40 by 40 millimeters cube, printed in spiral Voss mode. Came out very well. Again, though, very flexible. So, not entirely sure if it's still technically a cube, or what would you call this? Leave your description in the comments. Anyway, the temperature tower, this one worked out very interestingly. It got better the hotter that it was, so I recommend printing this around 240 degrees Celsius. That one ended up being pretty good for the rest of the prints here. Yeah, so next up we printed the retraction test, which is very difficult in TPU because it's retraction, it's a flexible filament. This one created a bunch of stringing, that kind of thing. So yeah, we're going to see about rectifying that. Next up, we had the max volumetric speed test. So, fun fact, TPU doesn't like getting printed at quick speeds. This one, the max volumetric speed test went from 5 millimeters per second cubed to, I believe it was 20 millimeters per second cubed. And basically, I started printing at 5 millimeters cubed as a result. So, again, all of the changes are in the description down below. Next up, we had the overhang test. So, I'm not entirely sure why anybody would want a massive overhangs when it comes to TPU, but pretty much you need to ensure that there is a lot of supports earlier than what you would. As you can see, this one did not do so hot as we got closer. So I'd say enable supports probably around 40 if you need that finer detail. So that one will be pretty good for that. Next up, we have the settings dialed in and reprinted that benchy. Turned out relatively well. There was still some stringing, but that's just kind of comes in the play of the filament. Anyway, at time of recording, this was for 0.75 kilograms. This was $29.99 over at Amazon. Again, it's flexible filament, so you're paying for the actual material that offers some unique properties. It's 90 TPU 95 Shore, so it's relatively stiff for a flexible filament. Overall, my thoughts on this is that if you're looking for a good flexible filament and you don't mind the slightly smaller spool, I'd say go for it. There are some other TPUs that we'll be covering as time goes on that offer 1 kilogram spools. So just be on the lookout for those if you're looking for these types of flexible filament. Anyway, that's been Polymaker's PolyFlex TPU 95 short in black. I've been Higgins with Legal Automations. If you like this type of content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the nice YouTube things. It does help, and I'm a new channel. I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, hope to see you at the next full review. Be kind to each other. Thanks.